I don't know who this video is for, but listen, my name is Amber Lene. Welcome to my channel. We're going to be talking about something great today. I just feel like we're going to be talking to those chosen ones, or maybe the outcasted ones, the ones that feel like you never fit in, and it doesn't matter what you do, somebody just don't like you, or they don't even care for your aura or your energy, man. This video is for you, so I hope you lock in and you stick around to the end, because you might gain something out of this video. You might come across something that I said that really resonates with your spirit. Now listen, y'all, when I was in high school, I was just always one of those people where people just thought like either I was stuck up, or I was mean, or I was indifferent. You get what I'm saying? And that wasn't the case. I just never really got into the whole crowd being with a clique. Like what everybody else was doing, I was always doing the opposite. Like I was never a follower. And this is just to go to say, like, you are not a follower, you are a leader. That's why your path is different. That's why things in your life happen differently for you, because you were meant to lead. You were never meant to be up under somebody, be in someone's shadow. You were meant to be who you are because of who you are. And I know that may sound crazy, but once you realize who you are, you don't resonate with anything that's not of you, or that's not authentic to your true self. And I feel like in a society where social media and everything have you feeling like you got to look a certain way, dress a certain way, drive a certain car, have a certain house, you forget about what's true to your core, and not even knowing that you're missing out on so many other blessings by just being yourself, just being who God made you to be. Now, when I was younger, I struggled a lot. My family didn't have everything that everyone else had. We were like less unfortunate, humble beginnings, right? But I never let that stop me from being who I wanted to be. I never tried to fit in. I mean, I used to be made fun of for wearing bobos and felines and all these things, right? And right now, I could tell you all the things that I was wearing when I was a kid, people are starting to wear now today. So maybe then it just wasn't that time, but right now people didn't care for Asics when I was wearing Asics. Not saying that I set a trend, but at that time when Asics was about, nobody didn't care for them. So now that that's a trend, the Asics, the New Balances, now everybody is wearing them. But think about it this way: being your authentic self and showing up as your true self and doing what you love to do, no matter who's looking and who's watching, that's what matters the most. Because even in those times when I was going to school with my humble beginnings, my Reeboks, Asics, my felines, I appreciated those things. I appreciated having those things. As long as my shoes was clean and my clothes was clean, bro, I really did not care. And it's not about what you wear, it's how you wear it. You get what I'm saying? And I just really feel like people will have you out here feeling like you ain't worthy of it. You ain't worthy of this because you don't have this and that. And that's not the case, man. I feel like you are more valuable when you are being your authentic self at all times. Why be around a fake, a phony, or a wannabe? Because one thing about it, when you one of one, people get inspired. People, they may not say it, they get inspired by the way that you dress. They get inspired by the way that you carry yourself. They are inspired by your light, your aura, your energy. So why would you change that to be a replica of something else? Come on, man. We all know a replica ain't nothing close to the real, authentic, true thing. So I just really want you to understand that it pays to really be 100% of yourself, and it saves you from a lot of, people that you would normally not vibe and click with. It'll keep you out of situations that you wouldn't have been in if you just stayed true to yourself. I can't tell you on how many countless of times where I just went against the grain, where I was like, just trying to be outside of the box and not sticking to what was true to me, that everything didn't work out as planned. The reason why is because it's like when you have to force something, when you have to give something that's not of you, that's not authentic to what you feel and believe in, that's when things start to happen and things start to change. You get what I'm saying? for the longest time, like I always seen people go to the club, hang out, have a good time. And I just said, like, I never could get into the club thing. I can never do it. Like, I don't know what it is about the club, but maybe back in the 90s when everybody was actually having a good time, vibing out, maybe that was during the time where I should have been. But in this day and age, it just doesn't resonate with my spirit. You know what I'm saying? And that's how when it comes down to being your authentic self, when you're doing things to appease other people instead of appeasing yourself, you will find yourself in situations and places that you shouldn't have been because you wanted to appease this crowd. You wanted to show up in a way where you felt like was cool or it was popular to do, when the lame stuff that you like to do is more entertaining, it's more refreshing, it's more fulfilling, but you want to be cool for a moment. And I feel like sometimes being cool would get you caught up in situations that you could have avoided if you just went with your first mind. So it's very important to always be true to your core. That's careers, jobs, relationships, friendships, because you will find yourself going down a rabbit hole where you like, wow, I have completely lost myself in who I am because I was doing other things for other people and not necessarily for myself. And let me tell you, it ain't fun when you go down that rabbit hole and then you have to find yourself going backwards and getting back to your true identity and self. So I just really want to stress this to you guys, that it's nothing wrong with being who you are and showing up who you want to be authentically at all times. Not everybody's going to like you. Not everybody's going to vibe with you, but the right tribe, they're going to find you. You ain't going to have to force nothing. You ain't going to have to fake nothing. You ain't going to have to do anything that's out of your comfort zone just by being yourself. And the good thing about it is that me being myself, I love it. I wake up every single day. I don't wish to be nobody but me because we all have things within ourselves that are very unique in who we are and what makes us us. Cause can't nobody look at this. Can't nobody replicate your swag. It's just different. You know what I'm saying? So I hope that you guys understand that even on this journey of creating content, do what feels good to you. Like, we have so many people out here so afraid to post content and to be content creators because you're looking for a certain look. You're looking for a certain aesthetic to your content when it's just like, just start, just do it. Just do what feels good to you. Like, I can't make this up. Like, when I just was true to everything that was of me, I was happy. I was happy doing what I was doing. I was elated to do the things, the ideas, the concepts. I was happy about it. Why? Because I didn't have no one to influence what I love to do, what I liked. And I just feel like it comes from an authentic place. That's why you're able to get on YouTube and watch a person for a longer period of time than someone else that you don't resonate with. If you're able to get on this channel and watch me just be my authentic self, you can resonate with me just for the simple fact that I'm genuine. You can resonate with the genuineness of this video. Whereas you may go watch another person's content that doesn't resonate with you, that doesn't hit home for you, and you gonna swipe off because it's like everything that they got going on, it don't have nothing to do with what you want to see, So that's just like understanding who you are and what you want. It's like it don't always have to look this way. Whatever looks good for you, that's what works for you. Don't try to be out here trying to be like everybody else because that's how you get lost in the sauce. Just show up and just be who you want to be at all times, no matter what it looks like. Like, you are the creator, you are the artist, you are the director, the producer, all of that. You don't need nobody to come in and try to switch up your whole, anatomy, your aura, your energy, that comes with trying to follow somebody. I feel like it's so much more in being a leader, Being able to walk in a room and you don't have to walk in a room with an entourage. Being able to walk in a room and it's like you own the room. I applaud myself for that. Not everywhere that I go that I feel like that, but for the most part, 90% of the time when I walk in the room, I own that room. I don't care who's in it. Because why? I'm my authentic self. I don't care who's here. It's not because I'm full of myself. It's just because I know that there's no one else like me. And it's not even cocky. It's just knowing and valuing and loving yourself for who you are. Now, a lot of people have a lot of confidence to do that. I even have people that say like, man, how do you go to a bar, a club, a movie and go out to eat alone? Because I love me. I authentically love me. You get what I'm saying? And you will realize a lot of those people that be in crowds and cliques and have followers and entourage dog, they not even with themselves. Meaning like they don't even truly know who they are outside of that entourage. Like they have to have a clique. And that's not for everybody, but it's like without that clique, they can't move how they want to move. Like me, I go places and I feel like I don't need nobody to go where I'm going. Like it's almost like the crowd is just to take away from me being there or me being uncomfortable. But if you're comfortable with who you are, you can walk in any room and you can own it. And that's how you have to do it, man. Even on YouTube, walk in here, get on the mic, get on the camera, and act like you own it. This is your platform. Can't nobody tell you what to do on your platform and what to say, So I hope that this video comes across your feed and you understand the value that you have to offer to somebody and you own it. You own who you are. You show up authentically as yourself because that's all that matters. We care about who you are. You, not who you trying to be. We care about who you are authentically every single day. Like I mean, seriously, people used to call me lame. And the same people that used to call me lame, bruh, I'm telling you, they be in my inbox hitting me up like, oh, how you do this? How you do that? Or they want some type of information from me. And it's only because they don't have the courage to say like, that's cool. I like that. They rather go with the trends and what's going on and be a follower than to say like, oh, this is different over here. This is unique. I like what you're doing over there, but you're going to get that. It's life. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, show up as you and only you, because guess what? That's who people love. People love genuineness. People love raw. People love seeing something that is not already out there times 20 on a trend. Be yourself. It pays more to be yourself. I don't know who I'm talking to, but be yourself. Be yourself. If you goofy, doofy, weird, just be yourself. I promise you there's people out here that's for you. And we see it every single day. So this one is for you, man. Just be yourself.